Did you know that nearly 50% of men over 60 experience some level of erectile dysfunction, yet less than half ever speak to their doctor about it? Here's the even more surprising part. Researchers from Harvard and Massachusetts General Hospital recently discovered that one of the strongest predictors of erectile issues isn't testosterone, it's blood flow. That's right, it's not just about hormones, it's about circulation. And if your blood isn't flowing properly down there, no pill, supplement, or workout can fully fix the issue. That's why this video is a game changer, because today we're diving into natural foods that improve blood flow and performance after 60, without any pills or side effects. These foods don't just help the heart, they target your body's vascular system from head to toe, including the parts that matter most for intimacy. Some increase nitric oxide production, the same pathway used by drugs like Viagra. Others reduce plaque, enhance arterial flexibility, or boost testosterone in subtle, natural ways. So whether you're struggling with performance or just want to stay strong and confident as you age, the next few minutes could be the most helpful thing you watch this year. And wait until you hear number one. It's a food almost no one talks about, but one clinical trial found it boosted blood flow by over 30% within weeks. That's not just promising, that's life-changing. But first, let's start with number 7. Before we dive in, if you care about staying sharp, healthy, and strong as you age, hit that like button and subscribe. And share this with a friend who needs to hear this too. It might change their life. Number 7. Watermelon. You might think watermelon is just a sweet summer treat, but it's actually packed with a natural compound called citrulline, and that's where the magic begins. Citrulline is converted in the body into arginine, which is a building block for nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is what relaxes your blood vessels, letting them open wider and allow more blood to flow, especially where it counts. Researchers at Texas A&M University found that men who took citrulline supplements had improved erection hardness scores by over 50%. Now, watermelon isn't a pill, but it's loaded with natural citrulline, especially in the white part near the rind. For seniors, this matters even more. As we age, our nitric oxide production naturally drops, but eating foods like watermelon can give your body the raw materials it needs to start pumping better blood again, naturally. The best way to get the most benefit: eat watermelon fresh with some of the pale rind, or toss it in a blender and drink it as juice. Just avoid the overly processed stuff in bottles. Those are mostly sugar. Bonus: watermelon is also hydrating, low in calories, and packed with antioxidants that support heart health overall. So next time you're at the grocery store, skip the sugary desserts and grab a watermelon instead. It might just sweeten more than your taste buds. Number 6. Beets. Beets are one of nature's most powerful circulatory foods. Why? Because they're loaded with dietary nitrates, which the body converts into, you guessed it, nitric oxide. In a clinical study published in Hypertension Research, older adults who drank beetroot juice saw a significant drop in blood pressure within 24 hours, indicating that their blood vessels were opening up and improving flow. This same mechanism directly impacts erectile function. In fact, a pilot study on men with mild ED found that daily beetroot juice improved performance and satisfaction after just 2 weeks. That's because when nitric oxide levels rise, the smooth muscles in the penis relax, letting blood rush in and stay there, the exact process needed for a strong and lasting erection. So how should you eat them? The best method is to roast fresh beets or juice them. If you're using juice, go for 100% beetroot with no added sugars or fillers. You can also buy beet powder and mix it into smoothies or water. Some seniors find the earthy taste too strong, so try pairing beets with apple or lemon in a juice to soften the flavor. Beets also have another benefit. They help reduce inflammation and support liver detox, which is essential for hormone balance, especially testosterone. So beets aren't just good for the bedroom, they're good for your whole system. Just be aware. They may turn your urine or stool slightly red. Don't worry, that's normal and actually a sign you're absorbing the beet's powerful pigments. Number 5. Spinach. Here's a food Popey was onto long before science caught up. Spinach is rich in magnesium, folate, and nitrates, 3 nutrients that are all connected to better blood flow and sexual function. Let's start with magnesium. A study from the International Journal of Andrology found that men with higher magnesium intake had 30% higher testosterone levels than those with lower intake. That's huge, especially since testosterone naturally drops about 1% per year after age 30. Magnesium also helps blood vessels relax and expand, just like nitric oxide does. Now let's talk about folate. Folate improves circulation by reducing homocysteine, an amino acid that can damage blood vessels when it builds up. In one study, men with erectile dysfunction were found to have significantly lower folate levels than men without ED. Boosting folate intake helped restore function in several clinical cases. And finally, the nitrates in spinach give an added boost to nitric oxide, just like with beets and watermelon. So this little green leaf is working triple duty. The best way to eat spinach is lightly cooked. Think sautéed with olive oil and garlic or gently steamed. Cooking it slightly helps unlock some of the minerals and makes it easier to digest. Raw spinach in salads is still good, but you might get more nutritional bang if you heat it up just a bit. Plus, spinach is low in calories and high in vitamin C, which supports collagen production, important for maintaining elastic blood vessels. So next time you make dinner, toss in a handful of spinach. Your heart and your performance will thank you. Number 4, dark chocolate. Yes, chocolate, but not the sugary kind you grab at the checkout line. We're talking about high-quality dark chocolate, preferably 70% cocoa or more. What makes this treat so powerful is its rich content of flavonoids, especially a type called epicatechin. Flavonoids are natural compounds that improve endothelial function, which is the fancy term for how well your blood vessels expand and contract. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that daily consumption of dark chocolate improved blood vessel function by up to 25% in older adults. That's significant. Better function means more efficient blood flow, including to the pelvic region. And that translates directly into improved erectile strength and duration. Even more compelling, flavonoids have been linked to increased nitric oxide production, again helping with vasodilation, that opening up of blood vessels that's crucial for intimacy. But dark chocolate isn't just about blood flow. It's also a known mood booster, increasing levels of serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good chemicals that can lower anxiety and boost libido. So how should you enjoy it? The key is moderation and quality. Look for dark chocolate that lists cocoa as the first ingredient and aim for about 1 ounce per day. You can nibble it straight, melt it into warm almond milk, or sprinkle some shavings over berries. Just avoid chocolates that are filled with caramel, sugar, or milk solids. Those negate the benefits, but a square or two of real, rich dark chocolate. That's one guilty pleasure that's actually good for your love life. If this is helpful so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-backed tips to keep you thriving at any age. And hey, share it with someone you love so they can make smarter choices too. Number 3, pomegranate. Pomegranates are one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits on the planet, and they've earned their reputation as a heart and intimacy superfood. What makes them so special? They're packed with polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, keeping them flexible and open for maximum circulation. But here's where it gets exciting. A study from the International Journal of Impotence Research found that men who drank pomegranate juice daily experienced a 30% improvement in erectile function after just 4 weeks. That's not a small bump. That's a solid improvement backed by science. The researchers believe the benefits came from enhanced nitric oxide availability and reduced arterial stiffness. Pomegranates also may naturally support testosterone production. One small study showed that men who drank pomegranate juice daily had an average 24% increase in salivary testosterone levels. That's a game changer for older men who want to support their hormones without resorting to synthetic treatments. To get the benefits, pure pomegranate juice is ideal, but make sure it's 100% juice, no sugar added. You can also eat the seeds, called arils, fresh, or toss them into a salad, yogurt, or smoothie. And yes, it takes a little work to open a pomegranate, but the results are worth it, in taste and in performance. One tip, drinking pomegranate juice in the morning can help kickstart blood flow for the day. and adding it to a post-workout routine can speed up recovery and enhance energy. If you're looking for a fruit that's as powerful as it is beautiful, the pomegranate should be a weekly habit, especially after 60. Number 2, fatty fish. When it comes to circulation and sexual health, few foods pack a punch like omega-3 rich fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These oily fish are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are proven to reduce triglycerides, lower blood pressure, and improve vascular function, all critical for erectile health. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology showed that men with higher omega-3 levels had better endothelial function and lower rates of arterial plaque buildup. Simply put, the healthier your arteries, the better your performance, because erections depend on unimpeded blood flow to the pelvic area. But there's more. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory, and chronic inflammation is a hidden culprit behind many sexual health issues, including poor testosterone production and blood vessel rigidity. These healthy fats also support dopamine release, which enhances arousal and desire. For best results, try to eat fatty fish at least twice a week. Wild-caught salmon is ideal, either grilled, baked, or pan-seared with herbs and olive oil. Canned sardines and olive oil are a budget-friendly, no-cook option, and mackerel is excellent when smoked or grilled. Worried about mercury? Stick with smaller fish like sardines and wild salmon, which have much lower mercury levels than big fish like tuna. And if you're not a fish fan, a high-quality fish oil supplement can help. Just make sure it contains both EPA and DHA. Adding fish to your weekly routine can help you feel lighter, sharper, and more alive, not to mention more ready when the time is right. Number 1, pistachios. Here it is, the most powerful and overlooked food for natural blood flow and performance after 60. Pistachios. These small green nuts might seem like a casual snack, but they're backed by serious science when it comes to sexual health. In a groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research, men with ED who ate 100 grams of pistachios daily for 3 weeks saw a significant improvement in erectile function, intercourse satisfaction, and overall sexual desire. Even more impressively, their cholesterol levels improved and blood flow velocity in the penis increased by over 22%. Why do pistachios work so well? First, they're rich in arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production, the same process triggered by popular ED medications. Second, they're full of healthy fats, plant-based proteins, and antioxidants, all of which support vascular health and hormone function. Plus, pistachios contain vitamin E, which helps protect blood vessels from oxidative damage, and B vitamins, which assist in energy production and circulation. And because they're low in saturated fat and high in fiber, they're a heart-healthy choice all around. To get the benefits, aim for about a handful, 1.5 ounces, per day. That's around 40 to 50 pistachios. Choose unsalted and unroasted for the healthiest option, or lightly roasted without added oils. You can snack on them, crush them onto yogurt, or mix them into oatmeal or salads. These little nuts are easy to forget, but the science says they might be one of the best daily habits for men over 60 looking to stay strong, confident, and energized. So there you have it, 7 powerful, delicious, and research-backed foods that can transform your blood flow and performance after 60, no pills needed. From juicy watermelon to crunchy pistachios, these natural options target the real root of erectile dysfunction, poor circulation. Remember, you don't need a complete diet overhaul to see results. Even small, consistent changes, like swapping dessert for dark chocolate or adding spinach to your omelette, can compound over time and support a stronger, healthier, more confident you. Because at the end of the day, intimacy isn't just about function. It's about connection, vitality, and enjoying life to the fullest at every age. So start with your next meal. Pick one of these 7 foods and make it part of your routine. Your heart, your body, and your partner will thank you. And don't forget, the best time to improve your health is now. Your next chapter can be stronger than ever. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. You never know, it could be the nudge someone else needs to take control of their health today. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these 7 foods are you most excited to try to boost blood flow and performance? Or do you have your own favorite natural remedy that's worked for you after 60? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.